So I want to talk to you about someone, and he's named Obin. So we made a video about him earlier, but as he progresses, as we get him higher quality, his damage becomes utterly insane. And I saw it several times already. For example, when I would attack someone, yes you, and I'll bring Obin instead of Soren these days. Quick challenge. You go to damage details. Check Obin on top. First one I do. He just snipes everyone, and that's mainly because actually, for when you go to the training ground, he is actually the one who is able to get his skills off, because his skills go so fast, and that's one of his bonus damage things. He can almost instantly use his skills all the time, so that's absolutely something that's, for the training ground, incredibly unique. Well, currently it would not be positive, but as soon as he starts shooting, check his cone attack. He'll just shoot everyone with 9k damage. Bam! And that will help you insane amount. And here he goes again. A high cooldown, snipe. Well, now they were shielded, you were all lucky. But his cooldown, as soon as he shoots, in 3 shots, his cooldown is up. In like 3 shots, he recharges his cooldown. It's insanely high. So that means he can hit everyone, because that cone of his is massive. So let's try another one. Same formation. Quick challenge. Okay, we lost that one. Regardless, look at the damage. And it looks like I'm not even getting Ira off these days anymore. Quick challenge you. Obin, 43%. So it's not about winning or losing right now. I'm not really trying, but I should really count this, should I not? Let's try this one. Damage details. Obin, 51%. Can you guys see this? This guy is insane. So that means Aria is almost unnecessary anymore on the training grounds if you have someone who does that kind of damage. So instead of Aria, let's go with someone else. Let's for example just bring someone who I was really tempted to the fights there. Don't know if I can get Jana off, but I would boost his damage. Yeah, I couldn't put her against her. I have no place to put it. Maybe could put her against her though. And you can go there. Let's see. Maybe not too smart to bring Jana, but if we would bring another frontline now, we could even prolong his existence. So let's put Russell in the back line. Is that crazy? Probably. Doesn't matter, I win. Look at him, 50%. Told you. This guy is insane. So Aria is out. Aria is out of the training route. I'm telling you right now. Get out of her. She doesn't get to hold the top spot anymore. Get Obin to purple and get him in the training round. I'm not even cutting it. This video I'm not even gonna cut. Then we go to the Weirwood. Okay, let's do the very hardest. 8.9 scorch earn. Let's check the formation. I could use Jana, but maybe not. Not with all the spears. Oh, I can't even drag her. So I'm just going for Sheila now, because she has a stun of herself, of course. And we'll bring Obin as well. And I like him in one of the corners, because that really works on him. Okay, let's see how this will go. And it's all about timing your stunts. If you can't time your stunts, you won't make it. That's how simple it is. Obin can go instantly. Massive cone. Crazy massive cone. He hits everyone. Then we have to quickly heal and stun the front line, of course. And then we already have the Chris stun ready. And we will wait for the last moment. But if you wait too long, Gorel will get damage and you'll waste it. And let's snipe the one away from Sansa with Sheila. And she actually got hit. So now my Kravras comes. And well, they can snipe this one, so he can snipe this one. Let's quickly stun her again and heal. So that will give us some leniency, but be alarmed. Not enough. I kind of expected Sheila to help us out there. And she's dead. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So that went really well. And we didn't really focus on CC, but we brought enough. So this boss is just important. You want to kill her fast and you want to make sure she is crowd controlled all the time. Then we go to Rob. Robert, actually. I'll call him Rob. Why? Because I still want at my early morning coffee, but we could almost bring the same formation. They're all spear, so it's not really hard. I was a little bit disappointed about the time of the stun of Kravras. It's just 2 seconds. And if you would bring, for example, Rob Stark, you would lose damage, of course, and he's a horse, but you will have a 5-second stun, but not everyone. And you always, in a way, stay with the crowd control. So I kind of want to bring infantry, because there's so many spears. Maybe a bit too weak. You kind of want to do damage. Let's bring Beret for try, right? Let's bring Beret. Beret and Obin. I just like the combination already. So that means we have one more stun left. We really have to focus on that. So Sansa have to carry a lot more. And Gorel is getting the smacks again. But as you can see, he stays a lot higher health against him. So let's start with a nice real snipe. I kind of have to heal already. And for a moment I could use Beret, but okay, let's just stun him. And I'm also gonna snipe. Maybe better to snipe this one, because else Chris just keeps getting damage. Oh, he has a cone attack. Ah, nice. See me not knowing how this champion works. Oh, he actually got a lot of damage there. Kinda need to heal right now. And let's spam it. Look at how much those two guys melt him away. And he's gone. Great. Corel actually had a hard time there. It would maybe have been better to use a Haley or something. But then I don't have to stun. So maybe Chris should have tanked that one. Talking about Haley, then we come at Haley. I'm still being a fanboy of Obin, because I just want to do it with Obin. Again, 3 spears. But of course, she is infantry. So obviously, you can't put Gorel against an infantry boss. That's absolutely ridiculous. So you almost want to bring Rob in for this one. But then he counts a spear, so that's impossible. So, okay, Chris, you have to do it. I have spoken. Ugh. Okay, let's do it like this. This is a bit of a weird formation for me. I almost want to set Haley against Haley. And I'm a bit worried about it. And I almost want to bring a horse to clear out her later, but nah, it's maybe good. Let's replace Sheila for a minute. Let's try this just for the fun of it. Just bring this massive force of power that will just melt our front line, so we can instantly focus on Haley. This is a really weird wayward formation. I've never done that. So Haley will be fine for the first 15 seconds because she's crazy tanky. As I can see, Sansa is taking a lot of damage. Okay, let's do the first wave of Obin. Clear out some of the rubble. And I think I just want to stun this whole group here right now. That's my only stun, so... Who did I just target? Okay. Obin. Oh, you can hit him. This may be good. I don't know what's going on, but everyone is dying. Oh my god, everyone is living. Come on, guys. Do some damage, guys. Oh, it actually worked. Oh my god. This was way too close. This is not the best formation at all for her. But it's okay, we made it. Next one. So I don't like. I do like Haley. Don't get me wrong, but her lack of crowd control makes her really problem. So this is a lot more infantry. So you almost want to just put Rob in here, and now he is actually really well placed. So Rob also has 80% heal bonus from Sansa, so he will get healed a lot harder. And I think we're already pretty good. However, we have a lot of horses now, so a lot of infantry now. So let's bring in some of the horses. You could overkill it by bringing Jana instead of Sansa, but I would kind of worry about that. I think the safest way is just to do it like this, but that's a lot of healing and not really damage, of course. And let's see if there's another horse, Meryl. Why don't you join for? So we have now 2 crowd controllers, Rob and Chris. So that's going to be interesting. And here we go. I think Jana will be massively in trouble early on, but after that she'll be fine. We'll see. I don't think she can handle 2 people shooting at her. Look at this. Oh my god. I'm already worried. No, this is not working at all. Jana, sorry. You're just not weirwood material. Okay, so let's really focus on that, because Jana front is just not possible. So that also really makes me wonder if I really should use Jana at all. Come on. Sansa front works perfectly. Jana just won't cut it. Do we have a horsey? Which horsey do we have? We could just switch them around, of course. That would be overkill in their own way. Okay, do it. Okay. We'll give you a chance. Switched around. And then you see that Sansa still has some power over Jana. Jana can only tank 1 maximum, while Sansa can hold on against 2 of them. Okay, let's start with the Obin. And I kind of expected, and you see she can almost heal Rob full entirely, so that's great. Now these guys have been having some problems, and I can stun 4. So I kind of like that. I'm not sure what Meryl does. This is really the first time I bring him. So let's do this cone attack. Is this enough? No, unfortunately. Okay, let's stun these. Rob is again really wounded. I don't like that. Okay, I think Chris can kill this whole group here. Okay, I kind of want to heal right now. I actually don't need a heal at all. Well, I kind of do. Oh my god, Rob is so squashy. He was full health. Rob, you keep disappointing me. We have 2 healers this time. Did I fuck up in any way? I don't think so. I'm just really disappointed in Rob, that's all. Maybe do the crab rust thing anyway. Maybe that's better. Rob. You just keep falling off, don't you? When we progresses to the game. It is true. In the end, you don't really need Rob anymore, I think. I don't know. He's your... But look at the damage he's getting. It's just mental. He gets so much damage. Okay, let's start with the first stun. We'll keep Kravras for now. And we have a Meryl here who can just cone away, I suppose. Can you hit this one? Thank you. And let's do Kravras now. Oh, they actually managed to hit Rob. Nice. No, not nice. That was sarcastic. Oh, this is all going well. Not. He's dead. Damn it. I hate this game. Oh my god, Obin with the kill shot. And the crowd goes wild. Okay, we made it. I don't want to talk about this. This is all wrong. Okay, so that's Obin there. So, Weirwood, training ground, both absolutely smashing it. And where else can we bring him along? Okay, let's try a little bit on a poacher. And we're gonna take an archer. And according to what I think, archers don't really counter archers. Not against rebel leaders at least. Contrary to what you have in, for example, the elite trials. So what I'm thinking I will do is I'm gonna make a fast combat group. For example, this one is not that bad. Horses. We'll keep Jana front. And we'll bring in every damage we can find. But, of course, we do bring Obin to the party. So let's do 3 horses. And let's do Sheila. And let's do... Beret needs to be front then, else it will take too long for him to arrive. Okay, let's do this one first. I kind of want to keep out a damage dealer so I can later try him out. Okay, that's maybe good. I still have Soren. Okay, let's try this first. How much damage this will do, and then I'll compare it. And you still have to remember, Obin is only purple, unlike all the gold commanders. I keep pushing at him. So let's see how much damage this does. This does 33%. Interesting, interesting. And now we're going to compare him with other commanders that are potentially high damage by waiting for 1 second for my troops to return and simply swapping him out. So we know it does 33% when we bring Obin. And I saved some, like for example Soren. And if this does more damage, Soren is still a better pick, of course. That makes sense, right? But if it does less than 33% and a little bit, that means Obin's base damage is also higher than Soren's base damage, which really makes Soren, for example, a lot less interesting than you would anticipate, because you usually have Soren. You usually have Soren gold pretty soon because of his massive specializations, like research, etc. But then you also use him a lot for damage. So obviously his base damage is a lot lower than, for example, Soren's. That means on one target. And his most damage comes actually from his massive cone attack. So you have to realize that. He also recharges a lot. So in training grounds he can maybe do 3 AoE shots, which is just massive. But as you can see against, for example, poachers, rebel leaders, he might be a little bit of a lesser choice because his base damage is a lot lower than most of the damage dealers. Really, let's just try one more. And instead of Soren will pick, for example. Look, people think Ira is good, but Ira is only good when she can stack her damage. So, for example, if I use her now, and we know Obin was 33%. Let's quickly recheck this. 36.4 and 33.18. Okay. So it's about 2.8% less than Soren. Let's see if we swap to Arya, and we have to realize Arya is backline, so she has to travel a little bit to the front as well, so that will lose damage as well. So that's going to be a bit of a problem. But other than that, I think we'll see. And we're waiting 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Oh, I have to keep talking to keep you amused, of course. I am apologizing. And Arya actually comes in with almost the same damage as Soren. That also confirms to me that archers definitely have no bonus on rebel leader archers, because then Soren would simply crush her damage. So she does even a lot more than Obin. So obviously rebel leaders, no, don't. Just don't. Just do not bring Obin. There's so much more choice to make. And of course most rebel leaders you actually counter. Like infantry, you counter with full horse. Okay, so that's for rebel leaders. Sorry, Obin, you're not perfect, but you're good. You're good, definitely good, but you're not perfect. So that's just showing off Obin a little bit again, because I really like him. He's really powerful, and he's definitely the next Arya in the training ground. That's my opinion, at least. So thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this. I did. I always do. And see you next time.